Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 9 Mile Swamp. Is that completely on? I see a funny thing.
It is on.
It is on. Okay. This is our 139th 9 Mile Swamp. We've been out of this for a couple of weeks, so we got a couple of special things we want to do for you tonight. One is we're going to do as soon as Cheryl gets us onto our various platforms. I'm going to read the 9 Mile Swamp poem, which I wrote at around the time. Actually, a little bit before we began the 9 Mile Swamp show. The 9 Mile Swamp actually is a real place. It's not just this moist place we live in the Catskills, but out in western New York, there is a place called 9 Mile Swamp. And what is remarkable about it is that probably the biggest and meanest and most profitable outlaw gang in American history lived right by the 9 Mile Swamp in New York State, and who knew? I certainly didn't know. They had every single judge and magistrate locked up between Western New York and New England. They had at one point 200 men in their squad, if you want to call it that, and they were just stealing everything that they could steal from everybody everywhere and selling it back to them. They were a crazy bunch. And the 9 Mile Swamp was a place where they would hide all the goods they stole, which included horses that they sold to both the North and the South during the Civil War. Well, we're not quite like those folks, but we love the idea of the 9 Mile Swamp as a place where things are lost. And one of the things we're going to do before we begin playing music tonight is I'm going to read you the 9 Mile Swamp that I wrote back then. I revised it a little bit tonight in preparation, so I'm going to have to read it.
There's also a Facebook page called Friends of the 9 Mile Swamp. Friends of the 9 Mile Swamp, which brings you to the actual 9 Mile Swamp, where people can post where they've been kayaking on the swamp or walking around there or doing all those kinds of things. So hi Jane, hi Mom, hi Michael,
or maybe
hi
finding
Catherine.
A treasure.
Or finding a
They're
treasure,
probably
yeah.
still
You
things
never know.
that the what's the name of the gang? The Loomis Gang. The Loomis Gang. Probably still things left there by the Loomis Gang in the 9 Mile Swamp. Anyhow, so that brings us to the 9 Mile Swamp.
It does. Are you playing?
Oh, did you want to tell them about the future dates?
Sure. Are you playing the acoustic harp?
No.
But
I'll let you
future
tell them about
dates. Okay. So we have a busy weekend coming up. On Saturday, July 15th, we have 2 shows. One with both of our duet. One is at the Colony in Woodstock, outside in the beer garden. That's from 2 to 4. And then we go over to Noble Coffee Roasters, Music for Humanity show, where we're playing with a gentleman named John Burton. We're sharing this set with him. That starts at 7:30 on July 15th. And where is that? The Noble Coffee Roasters? What town is that in? I can't remember offhand right now. Campbell Hall. Campbell Hall. Yeah, in Campbell Hall. And then on Sunday, well, all weekend is a Rosendale Street Festival, but our band, Kurt Henry and Dog Nose, is playing Sunday at the Rosendale Street Festival at 3 p.m. on Sunday in the theater. So join us in the theater for that date. So we'll not be having a 9 Mile Swamp next Sunday, unfortunately. But then the Sunday after that, Sunday, July 23rd, we have our special guest, Dave Kearney, who's been rescheduled because he wasn't able to make it for the last one that we were planning on having him for. All right, and here's Kurt's 9 Mile Swamp poem.
Okay. All right. This is called the 9 Mile Swamp. This is a feeling that you have, at first merely physical, and just a kind of vague fear in your stomach, as when driving to work you wonder if you've turned off the stove. Next you feel confused with the unframed thought until inevitably, like artesian water, it rises into clarity with a sweet aesthetic pang in some lovely sublime way, as if you were a much-loved poet, or like one, merely simple. You re-experience an old loss with a shock of sharp inner energy as it flows into all that is driven by a need to search. Not at all sure what that loss is. Only then, perhaps, a long-gone sister comes to you, or a brother trapped in a toddler's antic. You hear a stray gunshot, see a virus at its vicious play, walk an icy ledge, Perhaps in your mind you see a lost dog, a long-gone mother, a love taken for granted. Perhaps a brass key that gave no luck. I am looking through my one good eye at the edge of fear, or perhaps loss. Perhaps that's it, a fear of loss. And there is never a ready cliche about some once-loved sled with a floral name. In the 9 Mile Swamp, there are horses, many horses, along with saddles, bits and bridles, boots, watches, rings, pistols, shotguns, articles of fine clothing, mirrors, necklaces, earrings, pocket knives, beaver muffs, hobby horses, counterfeit bills, saws, hammers, sickles, lanterns, sheep, hogs, cows, and all implements necessary for the art of husbandry, even people. All of it, or some piece of it, has fallen from your hand. And it's all here, every gleaming bit of it. If you come here, you may find something that's yours. But I must warn you, it may prove evanescent at your finger's touch. But still, you may again see it here in the eerie evening's mist. It has waited for you here for as long as 7 or 8 decades, just so you could see it and touch it ever so briefly. Here in the 9 Mile Swamp. Boy, I was lucky I got through that line ever so briefly because I see my computer changed 70 into ever. How did it ever do that? Okay, so there we are. So the songs we're going to do tonight, I think we're going to plow right through them. We're going to do the first 7 or 8 songs from the set we're going to do at the Rosendale Street Festival. It's a good way to warm up for it.
Yes, and while you're getting your guitar, I will say hi to Jean Cohen. Thank you for joining us, Jean. I actually see your name pop up this time. And Pat Williamson, good to see you here too.
Hello, Pat.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. And feel free to share our show. That would be great. Pass it on to others.
Alrighty, I think we are set. I have my set list, and these first 3 songs we're doing is kind of I don't want to say it's a medley. It's sort of a medley, I guess. And they are country rock songs that I probably played at the very first Rosendale Street Festival. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do those right at the top. And
I wasn't
we are
there
ready.
for that.
Well, you just weren't there.
Oh, right.
You were about 4 or 5 miles away. And how old?
No, I might have stopped in actually.
You might have. Mm-hmm. It's possible. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over a mountain, out on the plain, there lives my country girl. I just found out her name. Stand me wrong, 'cause this melody is coming on so strong, so strong. Her voice is like a summer breeze that's blowing through my hair. Though I only see it once, I hear it everywhere. And I know I'll be hearing it everywhere I go, where I go. melody has brought about a change. I sang it on the mountaintop against the driving rain, unless I'm wrong. Well, the sun came out to hear this song, hear this song. Over mountains, out on the plains, there is my country girl, I just found out her name. Stare me wrong, 'cause this melody is coming on so strong, so strong. Made me think of you, the words that fell from me like tears. Believe it or not, I heard the wind song ringing down the street. Peculiar little melody reminds me of the place where you live. What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? But you know I do. That moon then disappeared behind the clouds I could not see. But that don't matter, I know you never think of me. Believe it or not, I heard the wind song ringing down the street. Peculiar little melody reminds me of the place where you live. What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? But you know I do. What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? Ah, but you know I do. I saw an unusual moon and I wrote this song down. Made me think of you, the words that fell from me like tears. Believe it or not, I heard the wind song ringing down the street. Peculiar little melody reminds me of the place where you live. What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? What is wrong with us that I cannot tell you that I love you? But you know I do. rides with the breeze. I remember to mark my way by trees. I've got nowhere I want to go. I'm just moving slow. Alone, I'm all alone. There's no one man I really need to know. No one man I really need to know. When I was young, dreamed of being free. Now it's all done. I'm running into trees, but I wonder about children born today, if they'll ever understand my way. I've got nowhere I want to go. I'm just moving slow. Alone, I'm all alone. There's no one man I really need to know. No one man I really need to know. Now a young dove turns tail and flies, and I must go. It's getting on tonight, and although I must leave a stay behind, where I go, I bring peace of mind. I've got nowhere I want to go. I'm just moving slow. Alone, I'm all alone. There's no one man I really need to know. 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 Yeah, no one man. Okay, so the next song on our list is a song called Same Jack, and I wrote the song after I was dining out with my good friends Albie and Janice and Tracy, and Cheryl, of course, and went upstairs to use the gentleman's room, and the stereo was broken up so that the left speaker was in the ladies' room and the right speaker was in the men's room, so all I could hear was this. And when he finally said, "What you say?" I jumped. So, and I went downstairs and told the story about how I jumped after hearing half of Ray Charles's "Hit the Road, Jack." So I decided to write a song for poor old Jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You heard I'm back on the street. I just got back to town. And it's no surprise, baby, you're still hanging around. You threw me out on the street. You said I wasn't no good. And now you tell me, baby, you just misunderstood. You can stop all your talk. I'm the same.
You are
Jack.
different star.
I'm the same.
Hey Jack,
Jack.
I like your car.
I'm the same.
I like you
Jack.
just as you are.
I'm the same.
Baby,
Jack.
don't break my heart.
I'm the same. Jack.
You don't mean that.
Don't just stand there. I got work to do. When the first thing, baby's getting over you. I found work on the road. I had my tools in the sack. Well, I can swing a hammer, baby, don't mind breaking my back. I didn't gamble or drink. I got the cash for the rent. I like to wish you luck, let you borrow my tent. I'd like to wish you luck, baby, let you borrow my tent. Button up that coat, baby. It's cold out there. Same Jack, with
Boy,
a slightly different ending.
Boy, Jack, you got carried away.
Yeah, I know. I can't help it.
Let's see who we have here. Joe Giglio. Hey, Joe. It's good to see you watching. Hi, Marilyn Barton. Oh, I see Frank Critelli. Hi, Frank.
Hey,
Haven't
Frank, how
seen
you
in a
doing?
long
Long time no see, man. So this song is called "I Hear My Name," and
Hear My Name.
the story that I wrote the song while being followed by a group of paranoids is patently untrue. It's just a song that puts together bluegrass and reggae in a way that's completely non-explosive and safe. I hear my name come whispering through the trees. The night shines cold, I just can't sleep. The sky is clear, no clouds obscure the view. So strange to think I can't see you. The moon is shining bright, we alone against the night, shining bright. It's shining on me, it moves across the skyway. Leaves me wondering why I spend the time so cold and lonely. My baby, you stay home every night. You keep me warm, treat me right. We talk of our tomorrows with a grin. If luck ran out, love would win. Now I understand the beginning and the end of the change. There's nothing lasting, memories to be learned, ancient letters to be burned, or rearranged in seasons passing. Well, the trees release their leaves to let them go. When love is dead, they cannot grow. The sweet evergreen that grows the whole year long, I'll track you down, you can't be wrong. But the night is deep and cold, and I hope I can hold you to this dream. It keeps me going, the wind calls through the trees, and a woman's voice to me, so it seems. Oh, loves keep growing. shines gold. I just can't sleep. The sky is clear, no clouds obscure the view. So strange to think I can't see you. And I think I see that it wasn't meant to be. It's okay, I just can't change it. If the love should laugh for an hour in my hand, unafraid, could I cage me? Yeah.
Hiya, Marilyn, Uncle Joe.
Hey, great to see you.
Yeah, hey, if you guys, if you are watching, drop us a line so we know you're there. Sometimes I see your name pop up, but it's nice if
Yeah, drop any
drop
comments.
us a
We love
line,
it.
and we definitely see you, and we can comment later. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it's too hot in here.
There's a little warning here, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be at least, it's getting close to 80 in here. So,
So Julia, I'm sorry, I'm just taking my socks off. Taking off the socks.
that'll help a lot. Okay. Are you ready?
I think so.
It's just as easy as 4, 5, and 6 when you are playing each sexy love trick. You're taking pleasure as I run faster. I slip and falter, sweet soft disaster. Running you down across a field of ice. Catching you would be so warm and so nice. Turning your pretty back to me, baby. Thinking that you could outrun me, baby. One, two, three, four, five. Catch your fish in love. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look out, here I come. You're counting on me. I've got your number. Acting like you're free. Both of us runners. song from ways back that I played with a band called the Womblers years ago. It's called "Blame It on Me."
A-E-D.
And let's see. Above the mighty waters roar. We've walked this road for far too many dusty summer days. And though I hate to say it, babe, I must be on my way. And I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must be leaving you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. And what can you say? You just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. It's not the way you gave your love that makes me wanna go. And it's not the way you look at things or what you didn't know. It's a point of view I haven't found. It's a sign I barely read. It's a spot on the horizon that I've just begun to see. And I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must be leaving you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. And what can you say? You just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. It's not that I'm ungrateful for the time you spent with me. I'm gonna miss you in the days and in the cold nights in between. But someday I'll come back to you, yeah, if you love me then. Just place a guard around your heart. I'm gonna break it once again. And I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must be leaving you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. And what can you say? You just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So,
Hey,
you know,
Blaze.
hey, Blaze, how are you? So, I used to think the strongest emotion was love, and it's not. It's jealousy. This is called Them Jealous Blues. help them jealous blues. She says she's going shopping with a friend. Yeah, I know she got no money. She's shopping with a friend. And when they stop for coffee, oh, I can taste that bitter blend. Sometimes I get so jealous, Lord, I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, sweet Jesus, I get jealous. I don't know what I'll do. I got a thirsty kind of switchblade, and I can dance a step or two. Well, I can dance out in the daylight, but I'm a wildcat by the moon. Yeah, I can dance out in the daylight, but I'm a wildcat by the moon. And when I pull my claw out, your little man is gonna swoon. Yeah. I love my baby. She swears she loves me too. Yeah, you know I love my baby, and she swears she loves me too. But when her eyes go shifty, I can't help them jealous blues. Yeah, when her eyes go shifty, I can't help them jealous blues. When her eyes go shifty, I can't help them jealous blues. You know what I'm talking about? I got my switchblade. You know what I'm talking about.
Just to remind you folks, we mentioned this in the beginning of our show, but we have a busy weekend coming up. So check out our calendar at dognoseband.com, where you can also find CDs for sale. And when you purchase one of our CDs, we match the price and send that money off to a local food pantry. And you also get a nice Kurt Henry and Dog Nose sticker.
And grab a tape and one more song.
One more song, okay. So this weekend we have two shows on Saturday, July 15th. The first one is at the Colony in Woodstock, outside in the beer garden, and that's from 2 to 4, and that's just our duet. And then later that evening in Campbell Hall at Noble Coffee Roasters, Music for Humanity puts on their monthly show, and we are featured there along with John Burton, so you can come down for that. Oh, it scared me. Forgot about your wireless thing there. And that starts at 7:30. And then on Sunday, we're at the Rosendale Street Festival with our band, Kurt Henry and Dog Nose. And we will be playing at 3 o'clock on Sunday, July 16th in the theater. So join join us there.
So if the weather's really hot, or if it's rainy, or you're tired of walking around, you're tired at 3 o'clock, come on into the Rosendale Theater and find a comfortable seat. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, and that means that next Sunday we will not have a 9 Mile Swamp, but the following Sunday, July 23rd, we'll have Dave Kearney back as our guest on the 9 Mile Swamp. Okay.
Who's the song by?
This song is by J.R.R. Tolkien, lyrics, and Stephen J.Altman, the music.
Thanks for listening tonight. There was a man who dwelt alone. His days and nights went past. He sat as still as carved in stone, and yet no shadow cast. The white house perched upon his head beneath the winter's moon. Wiped their beaks and thought him dead beneath the stars of June. There came a lady clad in gray, all in the twilight shining. One moment she would stand and stay, her hair with flowers entwining. He woke as had he sprung from stone, and broke the spell that bound him. Clasped her fast, both flesh and bone, and wrapped her shadow round him. Dwells below, where neither days nor any nights there are. But once a year, when caverns yawn and hidden things awake, they dance together then till dawn, and a single shadow make.
For joining us this Sunday night. We'll see you here in 2 weeks with Dave Kearney. And please check out our calendar on our website, www.dognoseband, dog K-N-O-W-S, band.com. We're so glad to have friends like you. We're grateful that you joined us. Perhaps we'll see you live this weekend. us at the end here. Thank you. You can watch the replay. Good night, Jane. Thank you. Good night, Michael.